Okay, so this is long overdue. I've always wanted to do this for a very long time, but maybe work. I said today, no devil will stop it. It's long done. So, quickly, how to be an excellent staff. For those watching us on YouTube, thank you so much for showing up. And today we shall be talking about how to be an excellent staff. So the first thing I want to consider here is this, and it's 22 in total. Sorry, 25 in total. But we're going to start any which way. Wherever I stop, if you cannot finish it with us, do well to make sure that you get the book when it comes up. How to be an excellent staff, an A plus staff. So the first thing I want to say is you have to be determined to be one. There's nowhere that you want to be something that you don't have determination, right? So this is a meeting with my staffs, and we're doing it together so that every other person can be a part of this section. So how to be an excellent staff? The first thing I said, you have to be determined to be one. So you cannot be an excellent staff without determination to be one. Just saying it is not enough. Anywhere you find yourself, anywhere you are an excellent staff, if you desire it, you have to determine. You have to be determined to be one. And so if you are not determined, you will not be ready to pay the sacrifice that it involves. Because being an excellent staff requires some level of sacrifice. Seriously, it requires some level of sacrifice. And so for everyone listening to me right now, a determination to be one is very key. Number two, how to be an excellent staff. Taking heed to details. You must be observant. Anyone who will be an excellent staff must take heed to details. You must follow to details. You will not do some and leave some. You will not do some and leave some. You will do all, not some. So you must take heed to details. And so it's very funny when you work with your boss directly. Most times, one of the things that it means is that your boss gives you the point, he leaves you to go out for the execution. And sometimes it's not total. It's never total, because one of the things that one of the characteristics of a CEO, they just strategize, they just think, and they leave you to go break it in pieces. And but if you are someone who don't take it to details, when they are talking, you just be looking. And taking it to details means that every meeting you attend with your boss, you must write down. Apart from your boss, any meeting you have as a team, you must write. Forget, and it's on my head. As a Nigerian Africans, we have this trait of is here. It's a lie. Everything cannot stay here. But you see, your bio is very important. What does that mean? It means that every staff must have a journal. Have a journal. Have something you write. Okay, if example you don't have it, that means you go get the tablet. I know what that means. Your tablet means that it has to be charged and all that. So to save yourself those stress, have a journal. When you have a journal, you will be able to pen down your thoughts. Taking it to details involves when your boss even talking to you, there's a body language that you can actually pick for some things. Some things are actually important, some things are not important, some things that you give attention to, some things that you can actually, take attention out of it. So it's important that you give attention to details. The third thing you must consider, ability to accept change and act and not react. That's key. The ability to accept change, to act and not react. Most times, it's common among staff to complain about change. It's common among staff to fight change. But if you want to be an A plus staff, an excellent staff, you must understand that you must know how to accept change. It's never easy. It's difficult, I know, yes, but you must grab it. Change is important in anywhere there's growth. So when you are somewhere that is growing, change must come. So you must accept it. You must not fight it. You must not react. So react is to fight it. You must accept change and act. There's always something to do when change comes. There's always something to do when change comes. And that thing to do when change comes, make sure you do it. Don't fight it. The number 4 thing I want us to look at, ability to fill in quickly. So that thing is key for any staff who wants to be an A plus staff. And we know that there's many benefits of becoming an A plus staff. But what we're actually focusing is this: how to be an excellent staff, right? So the number 4 thing I said here, ability to fill in quickly. What does that mean? If there's a gap, you don't jump. I wasn't in the picture in the first place. It's none of my business. No, if there's a gap, you look for ways to fill in so it's not obvious. One of the things I've told myself, I think I was speaking with Miss Rosemary this afternoon. She said something. She was like, anyway, she wants to find a way to make sure it works. It's a mindset. You, as an individual, you must tell yourself that anything you find your hand to do, you must make it work. If it means that you need to ask questions, if it means that you need to go study, anything you find your hands to do, you must try your best to make sure it works. Fifth thing I want us to consider is this: ability to create value. And so I just talked about ability to fill in quickly. Now, ability to create value anywhere you are. If you leave and they don't miss you, just know, say, permit me to use pidgin English, you didn't create value. Anywhere you are, if you work anywhere, even if it's 1 month, and you leave, and they can do away with you within the next 7 days. If you know who is 7 days, your own 9 was passed. We have to do pidgin English, you know. So it's like that. You must be missed. Someone who is missed is because they create value. You realize that if this person was here, if this person was here, if this person was here, this work would have been like this. If this person was here, that would. But if you leave and you are not felt, you never created value, and never live a life that is valueless. If you live a life that is valueless, very soon you become very obsolete wherever you find yourself, and very soon you'll be trying to fit in because you not find a place. So anywhere you are, try to seek to create value. What number am I now? Okay. The number 6 one I want us to look at is your ability to spot problems and solve it. I'm very keen on solving it. One time, one of my mentors was saying something, and I was trying to explain something, and she said to me, no, don't tell me what is wrong. Tell me what to do to solve what is wrong. What is wrong, everybody knows. Do you understand? And let me tell you something. If you're a leader, one of a leader's job is to look for problems. If I come to the office, I'm not coming to look at things that are fine, things that are okay. I'm going to look for things that are not okay, so I can tell you that you're not doing your job. If I come out, the only thing I'm coming to do is come and look at things that are fine. We will not grow. So my own is to come and tell you, well, this is okay. Yeah, they have to work on this, you know. That is work, right? So your own ability to look for problems and solve it. So every day you come to work, you are coming to solve problems. There's a video we're going to watch shortly, and I want us to pay keen attention to this video because it's going to express the next thing I want to share with us. The ability to spot problem and solve it, that's what I just said. Another thing I want us to understand is the ability to face responsibility and not run from it. It's common in this generation that a lot of persons just want life to come easy peasy. It doesn't work so. Everybody must face responsibility in life. At one point in time, every one of us have a responsibility to face. Even as a CEO, there's some responsibility I'm carrying that you cannot carry. That is life. You must be willing to face responsibility and not run away from it. Most times, if you be around them, men who go to bar, who go drink, they'll tell you something. They'll say, I don't want to go home. If I will go home, I want to get to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock when my children are slept. What are they doing? They're running away from their responsibility. It has a repercussion. When you run away from responsibility, it has a repercussion because you are jumping growth process. When a father decides to say that, I don't want to go home because my kids will be awake, I don't want to go through stress, I don't want to shout, I don't want to do this, you miss the childhood of that child. You miss the bonding time. That same child, when the child grows up, it's when you will not need to want to spend time with that child. And guess what? The child will not be available to spend time with you because he or she had grown up knowing very well, I can do without my father. So what am I spending time with my father for? So you must always, you must be conscious of it. Don't run away from responsibility. Face it. Don't run away from work. That's what makes you different from an average business, an average staff. An average staff is, I beg. I just want to do the work that they give to me and go. I don't want any extra. No. And that's an average staff. But if you want to be an A+ staff, an excellent, and because there's benefits, and I'm going to show those benefits the next time we come to have this section. There are benefits to these things. If you want to be an A+ staff, an excellent staff, what happens is this: you face responsibility. You can never tell where you find yourself. You can never tell that maybe that thing you just solved now, an opportunity will come before you that will be a multi-dollar opportunity, a multi-billion-dollar opportunity, multi-million-dollar opportunity. But because of that challenge that you faced that time, you're able to surmount it. This challenge will be like a stepping stone for you. You just solve it, and if someone will be like, you could do this, I need you in my team. I need you. And maybe also because you're an A class, this I'm giving you benefit of being an A staff, an excellent staff, which is not supposed to be here, but I just want to add this. Also, you can never tell. Your ability to face responsibility and not run away from it can give you access to more benefit in where you work. You can put a plus in your growth, a plus in your money. After all, most times we'll consider money first. It can also give you money, which you are looking for. Because there's nobody who has somebody with solving problems that will not want the person to stay with them. There's nobody, so face responsibility. Because of time, I will just quickly say the last one, and we'll move over to the video that I want us to watch. Ability to grow alongside the company. Ability to grow alongside the company. Every company you find yourself, the vision of that company, one of it is to grow. Growth is a must. Growth is part of their life. It's a must. And so if your company is growing and you are not growing, you'll soon be left behind. You become redundant. Very soon, you'll be working and it looks like you're not working. Very soon, you're putting your effort, but looking at you're not putting your effort. You must go alongside your company. And as a staff, how do you go alongside your company? You need to, whatever field they give to you, you need to build yourself in it. Always build yourself. It's a conscious effort. Like we do here in Egovas now, every month you have a course you're studying. It's not because of me, it's for you. Even when you leave here tomorrow, wherever you go to, it will be useful to you. It's just to grow you. I think I cannot leave this because it's very important. Understanding the company culture. Every company has a culture. You must know the culture of your company. It's very important. You must know the culture of your company. Understand the culture of your company. There are things that are not acceptable in my company that may be acceptable in other people's company. That's fine. But there are things that are not acceptable here. You must not bring it here. There are cultures that work in company. Like one of our culture here, we respect people very well. It's important. Whether you are small, you are big, respect people. There's no room for pride here. We don't keep it. Whether you are the manager or the manager of the managers, whatever, relate to everybody accordingly. It's when, okay, there may be a gap in job or something. Yes, you can address issue. You can take care of issue, but respect everybody you work with. So understand their culture. Our culture, one of our culture here is spirituality. We don't play with it. It's our topmost. And so because we are people of spiritual people, we don't talk anyhow. We try our best to pull down anything that has negativity. And we always speak positive. It's a culture. It's a culture. So every company has their culture. And most times, like when we start, you must take heed to details. Heed to details. One of the easy ways to know culture of a company, watch the CEO, watch whoever owns the company. It will speak. Because most times a company is a reflection of the founder. So you watch people around you also, it can also help. People who have the right minds anyway. Understanding the vision of the company. You should know the vision of your company of heart. If they wake you from sleep, tell them the vision. It's a must. You must know the vision of your company. So I'm giving us assignment. The next time I come here, every one of us should be able to tell the vision of this company of heart. I'm sure you guys can try. But because of time, we don't have that time. Some of us are laughing. If I put this mic on you now, you cannot even give me the vision of that company. It's wrong. But there's one thing that you must not fail to give me. Understanding the company's core values. It must be a walking talkie. That one is the most simplest of all. You must have the company's core value in front of you. Who can say the company's core value? Say it. That's not all. Yes, very good. Yes. It should be on your head. Value, excellence, and partnership. That's for us. My company is value, excellence, and partnership. It's important you know it up front. So what does that mean? When you are dealing with people, you must give them value. Excellence will be part of it. You must understand that they are your partners. So if someone is your partner, what do? You treat them accordingly. There's nobody who is higher than another. There's excellence on you. You must make sure that everything is done accountably. In details, you must do it properly. Value, you must give value at the end of the day. And so with this, we have to end. How many did I give us today? 10. So with this, we have to end with the 10. The remaining 15, maybe you go get the book. The book will be out shortly. You can get the book to get the. Okay, so it's important that you get the remaining 15. The remaining 15, it's huge. I wish I could just go through all of them, but do well to get the book. How to be an A+ staff. You need it, and that will make you stand out in life. Thank you so much for listening.